Hey, and welcome. As you've seen in the previous videos, I have recommented these ones and uncommented the ones under 11 in this case. Then. And I think you can see in the right a lot of things, but I want to show you before everything uh, looked like this on Flexbox 1. See what's going on there? Now, if we add a height of 50 rems, what's going on? I'm going to stretch like this. Okay, I will soon see why. But if I want them to not only position themselves inside of a box to the left or to the right or space between as we did right now, we can also position them vertically, following the cross axis. And the cross axis in Flexbox is you reach it by using the method align. Cross axis is always going to just follow it. If flex direction is row, then the cross axis is column. So it's going to be following the column direction. If flex direction is column, well, the cross axis is going to be row. So it's always the opposite what the flex direction is. So if I write center, you'll see I got it vertically aligned in the center of that container. The container has a height of 50 rem, therefore there is room above and below. And if I use this one, stretch, and I say, you see that stretch is the one we saw earlier. Is the one that is the default value of Flexbox. It stretches to take up the available space. So when you use this and you want to get away from the stretching property, you can actually go in here and wonder, you could say center as we did. You can also go flex end. Now it's going to start in the bottom of the container. It could also be flex start on the top of the container. And yeah, basically there are more, but these are the ones I most of the times use. Sometimes use baseline, as I said before, but nah, not as much. Let's go ahead and look at what's going on here in grid. And this is also the same here, but remember, we do not have a cross axis and a main axis. We have two main axes, and this is just justify is used to follow the main axis of the row, while align is the one for in the vertical direction. So we have horizontal and vertical. Those don't shift. I mean, in Flexbox, that can be confusing because sometimes you just justify content handles the main axis and the main. I said it always handles the main axis, and the main axis can shift from being a flex direction of row or flex direction of column. So it could be sometimes vertically, sometimes horizontally. It is a strength in Flexbox that it can do that, so you can shift, but it can also be extreme weakness, and I find it's more cumbersome than useful most of the times, for me at least. So that is basically it. I think CSS Grid speaks for itself. The rest of the things you see inside here is the same. Of course, you don't write flex center or flex start or flex end because you can just write center, start, end in CSS Grid. It's a lot easier.